Hello everyone, welcome to some Forza Horizon 5. So, if you play Horizon 5, then you might know that Expansion 2 just got announced, and I want to talk about it. So, you may have seen a poll I did recently or something, I'm not sure. And you should probably know that when I initially saw that thumbnail, I was like, this is going to be a trash DLC, because that's what the picture looked like. It looked like it was just going to be literally what you see right now. All of this around here, just that desert wasteland that no one cares about. That's what the thumbnail showed. They showed it off, and I gotta be real with you. I may have had a change of heart. Slightly change of heart. Because there are still so many problems that I notice. So here is my opinion with the expansion pack. Remember what opinion means. It means it is what I think, not what everyone else should think. If you think you are super excited about this, good on you, because that's actually the first thing I want to talk about, which is the fact this is actually something a lot of people wanted, probably. Turny roads, off-roady stuff, people like saying how, oh, I remember back in Horizon 4 in the winter season when we can go on those thin stretches of road, and even I went on them very commonly because I thought it was a lot of fun. So, having a rally DLC is not a bad idea. It's definitely not Lego. It's definitely not just donut media. So, is it the absolute worst it could have been? Absolutely not. It could have been way, way worse. Which I knew that since the get-go. I just thought, wow, they really just slapped something together probably and used the props they currently had in Mexico from Horizon 5 because, you know, a majority of the map is already off-road based, which is my number one complaint about it, is the fact that a lot of Horizon 5 is already off-road. There's more off-road than there is on-road, so why would we want more off-road? Though they did say that there is tarmac parts of it, which that changes a lot because I thought, wow, is this going to be 100% dirt? Really? Because it's rally based, but I'm an idiot and I forgot that even rally in real life also includes, you know, roads. So that was just kind of an oopsie on my part for not thinking. And it overall kind of looks exciting, cool. There is no city, which is what a majority of people are asking. Most people, probably not, but a majority of people, that is probably what they wanted. That's actually my second point, is that a majority of people did not ask for a rally pack. They asked for more of a city or road-based pack, but especially city. Which, that is another thing, because I was also hoping to get a city because we haven't had a city since Horizon 3, really. But we really don't have a city in Horizon 5, and to add on to that, we, again, don't have very many roads when it comes to not being dirt. Which, my third complaint, which is still kind of on the air because they didn't really showcase them that much, the cars. A huge trend I noticed is that a majority of the cars they showcased were modified rally or race versions of cars that are already in the game. The RJ Anderson from Horizon 4, they made another version of it that looks like the same freaking car, just with a different paint job. They also added another Baja Beetle, as if we don't already have two of them that literally both have Baja in their name. The F-150 Lightning's pretty cool, though. That's a pretty good addition. I hope it's the regular one, so we can just kind of cruise in a regular F-150 Lightning. I think that would be kind of awesome. But now, when it comes to... I just missed that checkpoint. Yikes. But now, when it comes to the bad stuff, so far from, you know, one stream and a little bit of video stuff, doesn't look too horrible. That's like the end of the bad stuff we're seeing so far. And as we know that when we see bad stuff so far, that could also potentially mean good stuff so far. So why don't I talk about the good stuff so far? So first off, we have the actual landscape. As a matter of fact, there are towns which is good. I like that there are towns. I have one request for the map. And that is please, well, actually I have two requests. First off, please don't do what the main map did for the Eliminator. I know Eliminator isn't on the DLC map, so I don't know why they would, but I'm still asking you not to. Don't put all the cool stuff on the edge of the map and have 90% of the map, aka the middle, be barren plains with barely anything in it with the occasional town or ancient temple stuff. What I do want is to have the map kind of have stuff, man-made stuff scattered around, and maybe have some actual elevation change, because that was one of the #1 things they advertised about this game before it came out, was, oh, this game has the biggest elevation change of any Horizon game. And technically they are right. The problem is 95% of that elevation change is up here. From pretty much here to here, that is where 95% of that elevation change actually goes. If you drive around this map for long enough, you'll notice that most of the map, the elevation barely changes. However, the DLC looks like it could potentially actually use that change of elevation, which I am definitely happy about that. I think that would add a lot more to it and would make it a lot more fun to play on. And to add on to the landscape, there is the fact that there are like... Oh my god, I just forgot to talk there for a second. There are forests, dense forests. Apparently there's a completely smashable forest that has sand on the bottom, which I think that's kind of a cool aesthetic. But there's tarmac roads, first off. And it looks like that for people who like to cruise like me, this map might actually be great for cruising, which is the one. That's the one reason why I was originally disappointed. I'm gonna be fully honest. There was not because of racing; it's because the cruising. I love to cruise in this game. I always have. The problem is that cruising on dirt roads kinda sucks a little bit. But I still think that with the landscape that I saw on the stream, so far it looks actually pretty promising. So, and the racing, there's actual mechanics. First off, upgrades. Anti-lag, amazing. Yes, we needed that. We've been wanting that. I think that is a great addition. I am in all support of it. I cannot wait to put it on my vehicles, even though I'm at I try and keep my vehicles as stock as possible. That is why these things have like no transmissions and no anything really. But here's another thing. There's also launch control for stuff, which, yeah, that's cool. It's already kind of in the game, but it sounds a lot better. So I am once again in full support of it. But there's the actual rallying part. The actual rallying part just seems kind of fun. As you don't know, because I never talked about it. Can you stop using your brakes where it doesn't need to be used? Thank you. Is that you don't... I am not much of a rally person, though I am also not a rally person. Sometimes I do just want to take some WRC car, which, by the way, I didn't see any WRC cars in this DLC so far, so that might be a problem. However, what I did see was that it looks like there could be some of that twisty road stuff, which is, again, something that a lot of people were asking for, is twisty roads, all that kind of stuff. So that is definitely something that they did deliver on what the community asked for. It's just that I didn't see very many people asking for a rally expansion pack. They were asking for a city pack. So this whole direction of going the opposite direction of what people are asking for, still a little questionable. But they did bring us twisty roads and all that stuff. Oh, and they brought back the quarry. I mean, as Horizon 4 being my first Horizon game, I know, gross. I'm really happy to see a quarry. I loved playing in the quarry in Horizon 4. I would play with my friends and we would do private playground games in it. Or I just kind of go crazy. And again, some off-road or rally car. And it was a lot of fun. And I am happy to see that the quarry is back. Kind of, because it's not the exact quarry, but it's still a quarry, and I am in support of that. So, my overall opinion, the update looks like it has potential. But it also looks like it has potential of being bad. But that comes with any teaser of anything. In a month from now, we will be seeing our own hands on this DLC pack. I am excited to test it out. I am also a little like, is it going to be like the updates in Horizon 5, or it's just going to be recycle, and more recycle? Or is it going to be something good? Because, like I said, the only new car in this expansion so far that I'm excited for is that F-150 Lightning. And that's only if you don't just get the rally version. And you can actually make it look relatively normal. Because most of the other cars just look like cars that are modified versions of what we kind of already have in the game. You have that 2001 number 4 Focus, which I just saw someone ask for that, so I'm not hateful that's in the game, but just, it looks like a modified version of the 2003 Focus that's been in the game for many years now. Then you've got the Beetle and that RJ Anderson, different paint job pretty much car. I'm just hoping it doesn't go the route that Extreme E went. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just look up Extreme E update and you'll see everyone hated it because it added 10 cars that were all exactly the same car. So hopefully that there are some more new cars that aren't so disappointing. Well, not disappointing, because I say none of the cars are really disappointing, just some more cars that are a little bit more exciting. Which, speaking of exciting, when it comes to new cars, new update streams actually about to go on. Yes, I know, I literally am making this right after the freaking stream went live, so yeah. Well, ended. Anyways, does it have potential? Absolutely. That first picture I saw didn't actually do it justice, which I guess is how teasers are supposed to be. The footage they have shown so far looks pretty good, actually. So I think that they have great potential to make it amazing, adding new cars, making the map a little bit more, have stuff scattered around it that's not just trees. And that's my opinion. That's about it. Oh, and make it challenging, of course. That looks like, in this case, if they somehow make this not challenging, I am not only going to be disappointed, I'm going to be amazed. Because it's hard to make that kind of rallying easy for, kids. A difficult DLC with an interesting map that has scattered stuff to find, that has different elevation, I think would be actually a really good addition to this game. Not as good as the city, but it would be good. And right now in Horizon 5, good is an absolute win, unfortunately. It's not subpar. That's what matters. So, that's my opinion. It has potential. I'm kind of excited to check it out in a month from now. But I'm not going to increase my expectations that much because you never want to do that with Horizon 5. But I think it has potential of being really good. So, that's my opinion. It looks cool. It might be alright. But comment down what your opinions are, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.